I'll be honest with you, when I think of a vagina, I get physically flaccid. Like, I'm not attracted to or aroused by vaginas, but I'm like the truest feminist. Like, I love women. I think women are so attractive, and I'm like a girl's guy, but I just am gay. Like, I am LGBTQ, and low key, I wish I wasn't. Not because I'm ashamed of being gay, like gay pride. It's more just like, I feel like I want a traditional family so bad. I want to have kids. I want a big family. And I know that like gay people can have kids. Like, I'm definitely going to obviously have a surrogate, like, be pregnant for me, and surrogate baby, surrogate family, and all that stuff. I want like a big family because I grew up like as an only child, and I'm like kind of lonely, and I just want to take care of children. Like, I just want to have kids, okay? And I know that that's possible, but a part of me is like, oh my gosh, like surrogacy in California is so expensive. And like, I'm 25 and I'm like going to turn 26 this upcoming Saturday. And like, obviously I know I have time. I don't want to spend all of my 20s stressing out about money, because like, I'm doing well for my age, in my opinion. Like, I feel like I'm fine, and I work really hard, and I know that like, before I think about having kids, I'm definitely going to make sure that I'm like financially secure, like fully secure, to the point where like I don't have to worry about like not being able to give my children what they deserve. Meaning like, I will never be poor and like go out of my way to have kids, because that's so unfair to the children. I would never be in a place where I'm like living paycheck to paycheck and then I'm like, let me just get a baby, because I want to be able to provide everything for my children. Like, I want to give them, you know, whatever they want. Like, you want guitar lessons, you want to become a president, you want to go here, have this hobby, play this sport. Like, I want to be able to fund everything, and I don't want them to stress. And so I know that about myself, but it's kind of just like even though I know that I'll be fine and I'll probably like be able to afford a surrogate by the time I'm like in my 30s, a part of me is like, ugh, $100,000 for a surrogate. That's basically like a down payment on a house. Not even like, it's not even enough for a down payment on like a nice house. So I'm just like, should I just impregnate a woman? And obviously I like don't have any girlfriends. I'm not saying girls are even like attracted to me or like anything like that. Like, I just wish, low key, a part of me, like, first of all, I wish I had a uterus, because I would love to be able to just like get impregnated and like go through like a natural birth and become like a mother to my child. Like, that would be amazing. That's another thing. Like, I, as a gay person, I kind of wish that like my kids would be able to have a mom. And I know that's like a societal thing. Like, if I raise my children, like I can be the mom figure to my kids. But it's kind of just like, I know I'll be a single parent because I'm probs going to be single for life, and I don't want to wait for a partner to buy a house or like to have kids. Even if I did have a partner though, I feel like a part of me is going to wish that my children had a mommy, because my mom is like everything to me, and I can't imagine my children growing up like without a mom. Like I said, I get it. Like, it's probs going to be fine because like I can just take over the maternal like part or like maternal figure for my children. But that's like a thing that I think about. And basically, under like wishing that I had my own uterus to be able to give birth, I also like feel like having my own uterus and like being able to give birth in my belly, I feel like that adds like an emotional part to a mother and like a child's relationship. Because if I carry a baby for 9 months, I feel like that's like, that would affect me emotionally, you know? And it's like proven that it's like emotionally affecting. So like, I kind of wish that I could do that. Number two though is I wish I was like low-key straight, so I could just like find a woman that I loved and I could just like start a family with her. And like, I know there's like stories of like gay people with like girlfriends that like co-parent a child, but like I don't think my girlfriends want to like get impregnated with my sperm, which is like, I don't hold anything against them for that. That's totally fine. But it's like a lot to even ask your girlfriends, you know, like, hey, can I just borrow your egg? Or like, hey, do you want to like co-parent? Like, that's a lot to ask of a friend. And so it's kind of just like, I'll definitely have to like deal with like getting a surrogate, but a part of me is like, okay, like I've only been in love with like one man, and like I'm obviously gay, but I've always believed that like no one's ever 100% one way. So a part of me is like, okay, if someone asked me like, how attracted are you to men versus a woman, I would say like 99-1, like on the spectrum, you know, not like 100-0. So I know I'm like barely attracted to women. I'm not attracted to women at all. I love women, but it's like I've never been able to be aroused by the coochie. But a part of me is like, okay, well, I've only ever loved one man, right? The Jewish man, Ashkenazi, that bred me twice a week for 4 years. And that before him, I did not even enjoy anything that I did that was like intimate with a man. I didn't enjoy. I would get like aroused that night, and then I'd like go on Grindr and stuff, but when it came time to meet up with guys like in college and stuff, anything intimate, even like just third base, I didn't like it. And so a part of me is like, what if I just like found a woman that I like fell in love with and I could start a family with her? Like, what if I just like not tried and like force it, but it's like, what if I just like open myself up more to the idea of like being attracted to more than just like men? Because I like my success rate with men is already so low, and it's like I'm not saying I'd be any more successful with women, but like with guys, a lot of crusty guys want me, and the guys that I want don't like me back. I'm sure it's going to be the same way with women, but it's like, what if I just like ditched dating apps and I just like opened up my mind to meeting anyone in real life? And I think that's how I've always been, and like I'll continue doing that. But I think that's like something that I'm starting to become more transparent with in my own brain and like my own mind, that like, because I know I'm probs not going to spend the rest of my life with a man, like I'm gay, but I'm probs gonna be single, right? Like I'm probably just gonna like date around, meet guys, be attracted to guys, but I don't think I'll find like a lasting partner. Now that that's out of the way, I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna be single, might as well be open to like girls too, or like people with like uteruses, girls that could carry my child. You know, I do want a big family. I'm not really down to adopt because I want my biological children to be biologically mine. And I know people are gonna be like, oh, like that's like an internal problem. I don't care. Like that's what I want. And I want to have like mixed babies and stuff. And so I'm just kind of like, I know for sure that I like want my DNA, you know? So low key, should I just like impregnate a woman? If you think I should, just let me know in the comments. If you think I shouldn't, also let me know. Like what you think, I guess, from like what I've told you about myself and about me in general. I'm sure you kind of know me by now, especially if you watched this whole video. I'm sure you know a little bit about like where I'm coming from and like who I am as a person. So let me know. But for now, thanks so much for watching. Wow, it's a long video, but subscribe for more thoughts and rants. And I really hope my children can like meet my mom. I hope nothing happens, please. Like I just want my kids to be able to meet my mom, and I want my cat to be able to meet my kids. Like I hope that we all live like long lives so we can all like hang out with my kids and stuff. I don't want anyone to die before I have children, like please. Like my neighbor the other day, or like when my street cat died, my neighbor was like, yeah, when I had my newborn daughter, like she couldn't meet my mom because my mom had died like before she came into the world. And that like broke my heart, and I just really, really hope that like that doesn't happen to me. And I hope that we all get to live long lives, and I just really want kids and a big family. So yeah. And I want my kids to have siblings too. But yeah, subscribe for more. Like this video. All of my links are below. Bottoming course, douche kits, book me on Cameo, all of that. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll talk to you soon.